Hey, good morning, everybody. Just a quick video on MicroStrategy. This is a really crappy morning. Everything's opening way down based on these tariffs. I think the news is overblown. I think there'll probably be a deal. I don't know when, I can't predict, but it seems like Canada or Mexico or both really need to make a deal. So as soon as that news hits, the market's going to shoot straight up, I think. So what I'm doing is I'm using as an opportunity. So I've sold these MicroStrategy calls a couple of days ago, and they have 4 days left on them. So I sold them, I guess, Friday or Thursday, something like that. And I went I went out of the money just a little bit, the 360 calls, because we have earnings coming up on MicroStrategy. So I don't like to be exposed too much. And so I got $15 on that. Well, the stock is down $18 today off of a little bit of a close. So we're way below the 360 strike price. So I have a rule in my trading plan. And listen, my trading plan is not your trading plan. So if you're copying me on these trades, don't, because I have my own trading plan. I've been trading for a lot longer. I don't freak out as much as some people. Maybe I freak out less. I don't know. Or maybe I freak out more. I don't know. But the bottom line is have your own trading plan. And if you don't have one, sit down and write out a trading plan for days like this so that you can calmly execute your trade. I'm going to go in and calmly execute my trade. And because I got $14.80 just a day ago, right? And now it's only worth, an extrinsic value, $3.77. So this was pretty much all juice, if I remember right, because it was out of the money. So it was $14.80, and now it's $3.77 to buy back, and there's still 4 days, and I've got earnings coming up. So you know what? The only potential for me is to gain $3.77. I've made most of my juice, is the point. Yes, the value is down. Yeah, I know. I get that. But I don't look at the value every single day. I look at how much juice I'm getting, because I know that if I get, what's the difference between $14.80 and $3.80? Right? It's $11. If I get $11 every week, think about 50 weeks, right? Isn't that like $500? The stock is trading at 360. So I look at that and I go, wow, I can make like $11 a week. And this one didn't even take a week. It only took me 2 days. So it's got 4 days left on it. I could sit here and wait. Now, as I sit here and talk, it's going up in value. But that's the stock is coming back up. So what I want to do is, it's probably a little late now. I wanted to cover it at 350 when I started the video, and now it's at 4. But the difference there is not that much. It's 9 contracts times 50 cents. It's not enough to move the needle for me. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to buy these back. Period. I'm going to collect the difference between $14.80, my sell, and my buyback price, which is $3.85. Right? I'm going to make that money. It's coming back to me now. But then I'm done. And now I can start to position for MicroStrategy's earnings, which are coming out, I think, on Wednesday. And I want to be protected during that period of time. Now, this stock has really come down a lot in the last week and a half. So, will it bounce? Will it not? I'm not trying to predict it. I'm trying to protect it. So let's go ahead and buy these back. They're right now at about $4 a contract, or $4 a share, $400 a contract. So I'm just going to create a closing order, buy those back, confirm and send, and send. And there's a lot of activity today, so it looks like I finally got the execution here. I bought those back. I have none left, and I took that profit off the table, which is 3/4 or so of my profit. So I'm happy I did it. It makes sense to me to do it. It's according to my trading plan. And if you're looking at this account going, oh, he's losing money on MicroStrategy, yeah. But what about the people that didn't make the $11 out of the 18 it was down a few minutes ago? I mean, what about those people? They didn't have calls. And so the people that are selling calls when the stock is going down, especially if you're in the money, the in the money amount protects you. Now, on that last trade, I wasn't in the money. I was out of the money a little bit. But still, I made, $11 or so on the trade. I'm happy with that. I'll take it. Boom, done. Okay, so it's been a little while since I did that trade, maybe an hour and a half. And now I'm coming back to it, and I'm going to do the rest of the trade, right? So I bought back those other calls. Now I'm going to go in because I don't like being open on the trade. The stock has actually recovered quite a bit. So now it's only down $3. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right at the money. Today is Monday. I've got earnings on Wednesday. So I want to try to collect as much juice as I can between now and Wednesday. And I may make another adjustment on Wednesday just to protect myself on the account. So what I want to do is I picked up $11 on that one-day trade from last week. Now I want to go in and I want to just go ahead and get these other calls right now. The stock is at 331.39, so it's like $1 in the money if I do these 330s. I'm going to get $15.75 per contract of protection, $13.91 of juice. So I'm just going to right-click on those. Right-click. I'm going to sell. Single option. I'm going too fast here. Sell. Go over here to where it says single, right there. And I'm going to sell. I have 9 contracts, so I'm going to sell 9 contracts at the market of this week's 330 calls. They're right about at the money, just slightly in the money. And I'm going to go ahead and just get this done. Okay, so now let's go and check our account and make sure that everything came out good. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm using this juice that I just got. There's my new 9 contracts, the 330s, and I'm picking up, $1,535 worth of total premium. And of that, the intrinsic value is about $1,412 per contract times 9 contracts. That's my cushion. Like this $1,535 that you see right here is going to cushion the account by $15 if it has another drop like it had this morning. Bottom line, if it goes up or it goes down, I collect $1,300 or $1,400, whatever it is, the extrinsic value, the juice, no matter what. That juice always comes to me because I'm a seller, and then by Friday that juice is worth nothing. So I'm going to buy it back for nothing. So I sell it for 14, buy it back for 0, right? Or really close to 0. That's the concept. So, those of you that are looking at the account going, hey, you're down, hey, you're up, whatever, you could do that if you want. And that's not inaccurate. You're not going to be wrong by saying that. What you are saying to me, though, is that you're not focusing on the juice. So if I got $11 from Friday's trade or Thursday's trade or whenever I just did that last one that lasted a day, and then I add it to the extrinsic value that I'm getting today, 14, that's $2,500 per contracts, right? So that's the income that I'm getting from the account. And that's what I'm trading this for. So I hope that makes sense. Now you saw me buy back the calls, and now you saw me sell another call for the same week. Interesting, right? Yes, it's a little bit deeper in the money, and if the stock goes up, I'm cool with that. If the stock goes down, I'm cool with that because I get the $15 that I just collected. Hope that makes sense. See ya. Hey, it's Mark Yagi, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do that right now. That would be a great favor to me, and plus it helps me get this material out to a lot of other people that might need it. I've got a little bit of a movement going on here, and I want to try to change the world one person at a time, showing them that you can make safe, reliable income from the stock market. And plus it helps to grow the channel a little bit. Also, if you would give me a thumbs up on the video and like it, great. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down, that's cool. But just tell me why you don't like it so I can get better. And then hit the notification bell so you can get these videos as soon as they come out, because a lot of times this is timely information and you want to get that information before it gets stale. The last thing is to join my free Insider Tips newsletter. There's a link below and you get everything in one spot. You get breaking news and analysis also. So that would be great if you could do that too. See you soon.